Oh, Pookie, look at the clock.
Oh my gosh. Are we late again?
We're never late. We're right on time.
We are right on time.
It's always the perfect time for some Sunday
Inspiration.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you and whenever you are listening to this. We're so happy to be here with you today.
Indeed.
Beautiful
Indeed.
Sunday here in St. Louis, Missouri. Beautiful weather. I hope that you're experiencing the same. I know that some of our global family is beginning to experience winter, like in a really intense way. Holly in Australia, right?
I'm sorry.
No.
Right ahead. Did Keone jump off of his perch? There?
What?
Where'd he go?
Keone!
Keone, get in here. You're the star of the show.
The show started. Where are you?
Come here, Keone.
Oh,
there he is.
Keone,
Okay,
okay.
we got. He has to have
Oh my
his.
gosh.
He has his throne over there, and he's got his own fan club. So he's got to be part of the show. But well, welcome everyone to Sunday Inspiration. We come here live. I always see a lot of familiar faces. I love this community that we are building. And look at all these familiar faces. Oh my gosh, just Holly and Cecilia and Crystal.
Welcome.
Who's in the house? Tracy. Yeah, awesome. Welcome one and all. So we've been doing this every Sunday since the beginning of the year. We come to you for about an hour or so. It's been or so lately.
No, we've been really, really good. Actually, there have been times when I say, Bob, go in there early as we're watching the chat and seeing all of you talking and saying hello. I said, do it. But he says, no, the timer says 10 o'clock.
Well, this morning we could not have gone early because
Our makeup hadn't arrived yet.
That's right. Our crew.
Our makeup crew.
We had such a big. Actually, next week we might have a different look. We're actually purchasing a green screen. We're going to play with a background.
We're
right?
playing.
Yeah, so we'll see how that looks. We'll have some time to play with it this week, so we might have a different look. Although I know you love the look of The Office. And the plant and we'll have to make sure that Keone's still visible, though, even with the green screen. He doesn't. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I hope you're all having a great day so far, and this is going to help you jumpstart it, and make it even better, right?
Yeah.
And so you ready for a little introductory breathing exercise there with people from all over the world?
Yeah, let's do that.
Go for it.
Okay. So in this moment right now, we are going to synchronize our breath and our hearts with one another. And so we're going to breathe together 3 times. We're going to inhale love. We're going to exhale peace into our world. Right? So inhaling love, exhaling peace. And in that moment, we're going to synchronize our energy together, and that will amplify everything that we're doing right now in this hour. All right, so let's begin. Ready? Let's take a deep breath in. Love. And exhale, peace. Again, love. Exhaling, peace. And one last time, feeling that love fill every cell of your body. Love. And exhaling into our beautiful world. Peace. Oh my goodness, thank you for that.
Beautiful.
Now we're all hooked up together.
We are hooked up together. We have one more other introductory thing to do, which we do every Sunday morning. And in the meantime, go ahead, and some of you are already doing this. Yeah, say hi in the chat and let us know where you're watching from. And we always like to do throughout these Sunday Inspirations, we highlight many comments and interact with you in that way. What we like to also do is some centering affirmations to all get us on the same page. And the fact that and I know, there's many thousands of you that come to my channel and listen to these affirmations, but you're usually doing it, with rare exception, you're doing it as a solo venture. This is a great element of self-care, a great tool of personal development that I applaud you for seeking out, and I'm happy to supply those those tools, but here we have the chance to do them synchronistically, synchronize
Yes.
ourselves when we're saying them
Synchronistically.
simultaneously with people around the world. So I'm going to pull these up.
Amplify.
We're going to amplify these intentions. And so I pulled some up here. I'll say each one. Pookie will repeat it after me and say it along with her. And so let's just fully pay attention to the words that you're stating here and really feel them. All right. So here we go. Today, I am fully present.
Today, I am fully present.
And you are you not? Are you centered? Are you here in this now moment, fully present? All right, let's continue. Today, I notice the beauty all around me.
Today, I notice the beauty all around me.
Today, I look for signs of abundance all around me.
Today, I look for signs of abundance all around me.
Today, I seek out reasons to be amazed.
Ooh, today, I seek out reasons to be amazed.
And we'll split this last one into two parts, starting with life is good.
Life is good.
And we'll cement this all together with a simple four-word phrase, and so it is.
And so it is.
Can you do that? Can you notice the beauty all around you today? Can you look for signs of abundance, not just money, but abundance in its many forms? Can you seek out reasons to be amazed? Yes. So I used a term one time, I think spontaneously in one of my recordings, where I said, be a feel-good detective or be an amazement-seeking detective, like you're looking for it, Inspector Clouseau.
Because what we look for, we will find.
That's right.
We will find it. So pay attention to what you're looking for, because you'll find it.
That's right. I moved things around graphically here. I got the Sunday inspiration. It used to be at the bottom of the screen here, and it would like cut off my chin, and so we didn't want that. And plus, I'm wearing a lot of Hawaiian shirts that Pookie got
Aren't
for
they
me,
pretty?
And I didn't want to ruin the look of the Hawaiian shirts, so I moved that up there. So we already got tons of comments coming in. We're just going to acknowledge
goodness.
some. This one caught my eye.
Zachary's here.
I want to point out this one though. Oh, hey, I got to move this down here. So Holly said we're talking about the green screen earlier. She goes, "I like The Office. It's homely." I think you mean homey, maybe. I don't know. Right? Homely is a different. Still, I think I understand.
I understand
yes.
what you mean.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. And yes, our friend Zachary is in the house.
Yay! Zachary is in the house. Oh, I love Zachary.
Didn't you just see him yesterday?
I did. I spent the day with him yesterday. It was amazing.
And where did you go? Where do
We
you mind?
We went to visit the forest. There was a gathering in the forest of amazing artists and musicians, and we came to unite together after being separated for so long with COVID, and just kind of allow our creativity and our inspirations to be released in this dwelling space of this dense forest here in Missouri. It was so beautiful, so much love. I find that people are just bubbling up with love right now because we've all had this experience. COVID has affected all of us in many, many different ways, but now as we're getting these opportunities to come out here in the United States, I don't know how it is where you are, we're having these opportunities to come, and what I'm finding is that so many had such a powerful journey during COVID of like awakening, to themselves. So it was so beautiful to be with so many beloveds that I hadn't seen in a while. My heart is still just overflowing with love.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good because it's powering any sleep you might have lost last
I know.
last
I got
night.
home about 4:00 this morning, so I could be here for you today.
That's right.
Because I love you too.
And you were totally ready for it here. To point out some other people in the chat here. They're joining us just so because it helps you get acquainted for the people that you're swimming with here. This ocean of devotion.
Ocean of devotion.
I'm channeling Michael Beckwith. He says a lot of those rhyming phrases like that.
He is great.
Karen says, "Happy, beautiful Sunday morning. Awesome. Great to have you here." Karen, our friend Cecilia, San Bernardino,
Cecilia.
California. Great to see you. You're a regular here. Oh, yeah. And Utopia Forever.
San Bernardino.
That's right, Port Huron. Awesome. Let's see here. It's so it's so funny. It's so many. Not so funny. It's awesome that so many of you are interacting with each other. Tammy's back here. Good morning. Hi, Rachel. Glad you could join us. Let's see here. And wherever Adriana is, it's afternoon. She says, "Good afternoon."
Welcome, Adriana.
Crystal got a laugh out of homely. That's awesome. Oh, Tammy loves the ocean of devotion. Yes, indeed. So
We're all swimming in it.
we are swimming in an ocean of devotion here.
That's right.
I'm looking at some of the earlier comments that I might have missed. So, yeah, Crystal said hello, Bob and Pookie. Oh yeah, Jolanda from Hudson Point Marina. Do you know where what
I
state
don't
that's?
have any idea. That could be anywhere.
That could be anywhere. Yeah, if it's a state or a country, let us know what that is because it's not ringing
a marina.
bell. Tracy, who I met yesterday on Zoom, she says love your dress.
Thank you. Oh, Tracy.
That's right. You missed.
I did.
She left an awesome video in the Turbocharge Your Life private Facebook group that you'll.
I
want to
see it. I want to see it.
Shay Babe says, "You got this." Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
So there are a lot of familiar faces here. So I recently, just on Thursday, I guess, was the first day of a 30-day program called Turbocharge Your Life. 30 days to a more happy, healthy, and wealthy you.
We're doing it.
Yesterday we saw Holly, Ann, and Tracy. Oh gosh, now that I'm listing people, I'm afraid I'm going to leave somebody out. Who else was on there? I saw a number of names here in the chat. But here's a little screenshot from we had the first of 4 Zoom calls yesterday, and here's this happy group of people. It's Samantha,
Aren't they
Valerie.
beautiful? Look at them. Oh.
And there were 2 more people that joined us after the screenshot was taken, but we had 6 countries represented in this Zoom call. About 22 people signed up for it, and about a third of them or so, were able to join us on this first call. But we had the U.S., we had Ireland, the UK, Italy, Greece, and Australia all represented, and we had a fun time. Now, if you're wondering, well, I want to get in on those Zoom calls too. Well, the registration, I've been promoting that for the past 6 weeks, and so I try to give everybody plenty of opportunities to sign up for it. That has come and gone, but we do monthly Zoom calls for our Patreon supporters. So if that speaks to you, if you'd like to get in on some of that fun action, and the topic of family and community came up again. And tribe, actually, Owen from London used the term tribe yesterday, describing this community of like-minded people that are coming together. That luckily we are attracting and creating opportunities to interact. And so, that's just a theme that's becoming more and more prevalent.
Yes.
That I'm excited about. But if you want to get in on that, patreon.com/Bob Baker. You can join the community there for as little as $5 a month. And we have monthly Zoom calls in addition to other exclusive content here and perks for supporting our efforts. So that's another way to get involved.
Thank you for everything that you do.
That's right.
Yeah. Matters. Makes a difference.
And actually, if you take any of my programs or you support us on Patreon, you do have the option of joining that private Facebook group where you can also have some additional interaction throughout the week, and Pookie and I chime in there on a regular basis. So that's where we are here now. Let's just point out some other, got South Africa in the house. Blake sending love from Philadelphia.
Oh, I lived in Philly.
And I haven't seen Zach here much. Maybe we're wowing him with we are a global community.
I told him last week to come. I said, come, you're going to love this. I thought he would still be sleeping because he was coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning too.
Says, hello, UK in the house. Oh, awesome. That's so much. That's awesome. India. Whoops, sorry. Hello there. Oh, Yolanda from Los Angeles. India is in the house.
India.
Let's see here. Oh, South Africa too.
Woo-hoo.
I'm loving this.
All continents now.
Yeah. Oh, we got DMV from Washington DC. That's great that the DMV has their own Facebook or YouTube account. I'm sure it doesn't stand for the division of.
All right.
What could DMV stand for? Divine motivational vibration. How about that? Let's
There
go
we
with
go.
that. But if you want to clarify,
Divine motivational.
see how I came up with that right off the top of my
vibration.
head. Let's play a song, shall
Let's
we?
do some divine motivational vibrations right now.
Divine musical vibration.
There you go.
So we're gonna start off one that is near and dear to your heart.
They all are. So which one is this one? Oh.
I am responsible.
Oh, yes. So powerful.
And that's an affirmation in itself, is it not?
It is.
All right, if
It
you're ready,
is.
I'm going to turn on some reverb here, and here's a song. And
That's going to make my voice sound really amazing. It's like the magic, you know? It's like the reverb angels come in.
That's right.
And I sound
She sounds
incredible.
like Janis Joplin, and I sound like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. It seems like it's just one magical button here, and here we go. Here it is.
Responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Looking around the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need. Suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Oh, everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me, because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. Responsible to leave the world a better place. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. 'Cause I, sing it, am responsible. Responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. To leave the world a better place. What are we gonna do? We're gonna leave the world a better place. Yeah! And that's what we're doing. We're leaving the world a better place, even if it's just through the activation of love from our own hearts. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. So, love, 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 love.
Speaking of leaving the world a better place, would you like to be a good place to just talk about the World Unity Week?
Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. Leaving the world. So we all had a global experience with COVID, right? We all had a global experience with George Floyd, and what it showed us is that when we unite together, and we're paying attention to this one thing, all around the planet, people united, and we have the power when we put our focus and our mind on one thing, and we give our energy to that. Huge things begin to happen. So, Caravan of Unity was to come through. Unity Earth is an organization that I'm deeply connected to and inspired by. And we're doing World Unity Week, and it's happening. It starts on the 19th. It starts next Saturday. So this is all about global community coming together, just like what we're doing here, but with solutions that serve all of us, that aren't just like specific to the United States or specific to South Africa, or everything that is proposed is designed to be beneficial to every person on this planet, every creature. So there are huge initiatives around water, around social justice, science, children, and we have a whole week, and it's all free.
So you, just to clarify, it's an online event.
It
that
is.
Anyone from anywhere in the world
Anywhere.
can, and they're
all free,
yeah.
nothing. You don't pay anything for it,
Yeah.
and you don't pay anything to participate. This is how the world is emerging. We're working on how to be a gifting community, right? Where we're helping each other and promoting each other. So this is all based off of shared connection. So come. Jane Goodall is going to be sharing her wisdom.
Deepak Chopra.
There's
Marianne too.
Marianne Williamson, David Premal, and Mitten. If you don't know who they are, they create some of the most deeply touching mantra music to ignite your soul and allow you to feel so alive. And when I was first discovering myself, this was the music. I listened to her. She sounds like an angel. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, we're so excited to be.
So we you may have heard us in months past. One of our newer songs, it's actually from late last year, is called "Now Is the Time." We come from the same source. You might have heard that, and they really like that song. And just this morning, they released a promotional video that I didn't have time enough to figure out how to be able to cue it up this morning, but they're actually using part of that song in this promotional video. And the video includes a number of shots of Pooki when she went to the Holy Land over a day ago. And so it's really cool to be part of that whole thing.
It is. And so come, whatever it is, wherever you think that the world needs help, there's a conversation during that week around that subject, and you can get in there. And really what's so powerful about this is that sometimes we get isolated, and of course last year we really did, but we get isolated and we get into this little world and we think that this is the only thing that's happening in the world. And like, I don't see a lot of things happening that are helping the planet, helping humanity, helping the earth. I don't see a lot of those things. Well, this entire week, you will see nothing but people coming together, organizations coming together, and they're collaborating together so that they can send their ripples out even more, just like what we're doing here, right? We're sending our ripples out even more just by you being here and adding your energy to this live feed. It allows those ripples to go out even further. So how do we collaborate? How do we connect? How do we find the beauty in one another? How do we be curious and excited, to play with those that are different from us and create something magical and new. And that's what we're doing right now. We're creating a just and global society, and it's going to be totally brand new. And everyone has a voice, and everyone is included. So I want you to know that. And Unity Earth is an awesome organization. I invite you to go find out more about them. If you want to see good in the world, they are doing everything they can to make you aware of the fact that so many people are holding your interests for your family and the interest of our planet in their vision, and they're compelled. They're so committed. They're so beautiful.
So it's not in the description right now, but sometime after the broadcast, when I update the description and add the chapter markers, which I always do, which will allow you to go right to different segments of these Sunday inspirations. I will add the link to World Unity Week. I don't know off the top of my head what the best website address is, but we'll put one or two of them in there so you can. I think you can sign up but it's where you can watch these live streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're really looking forward to that. What date does that start on June?
It starts on Saturday the 19th, and it goes through the 26th. And there'll be a lot of Indigenous elders, and there'll be a lot of ceremony, lots of really, really beautiful things. We'll be in Australia, Holly. There's a segment that's going to be held on the Mungo man and Mungo lady that they found 45,000 years old. They were able to date these bones, and so there's a whole expose on that. So it's just amazing. And what I also want to say to you is this: whenever Unity Earth is doing something, I think we're going to be doing like Peace Weekend or World Unity Week next week. You are invited to bring your gifts to this platform too, and there's no charge for you to present. You just have to fill out an application and tell us what you're doing, and then we figure out where in these 31 rooms of magic is the best fit for you. So we have over 300 offerings this next coming week alone. So, and you're all invited.
A lot of choices, and they actually used a line from our song. See, what do you want to say? We're coming together. Heed the call. You are invited. They actually use that line in the text at the end of this promo. So I wish we had it. Next Sunday we'll be able to show you the whole video. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just want to point out. Let's see. Just a couple of comments, and then we'll move along. Tracy said, "This is what the world needs." Pooki.
Yes.
Tammy says, "We are truly one universal connection. Our vibrational energies flow to one another."
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We are a global family. I think a lot of in agreement here.
Yes, we are. Like if you were to suck all the water off of the earth and look at the earth, we're all standing on the same rock. Mm-hmm. The water gives us the illusion of separation, but what you also have to know is that the water is what also is connecting us. And the water is so intelligent. Smart water.
See, the nurse Andrea says, "Just makes me so happy."
Oh, yes, it should make you happy.
And
so whenever you think that things aren't going, like there's not enough good in the world, know that there are people that are working tirelessly 24 hours a day to bring the solutions that are so desperately needed for our world so that we can live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life.
That's right.
Each one of us, we all deserve that. Every single person on this planet, right?
DMV clarified stands for Destined Magical Vibrations, but
I
like the one you created.
Yeah,
we
were kind of close.
And look, Rhonda's from Imperial, Missouri, not far from us in
Oh
St.
my
Louis.
gosh, I just drove through Imperial last night.
Did you really? Did
On
you?
my way through Festus.
Did you feel a little tingling last night?
I felt all kinds of tingles yesterday.
Well, I meant Rhonda. And Holly, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. You're always so generous and so good.
Thank you.
To us. Jen Ortez says good morning. Good to
That's
have you
that's our
here.
Keone treat fund, just so you know.
Yeah, Christine, I don't know what that actual website is yet. We'll look it up after the show and put it in the show notes. It's called World Unity Week. If you
.org.
Are you sure that's actually it?
Yes.
It's worldunityweek.org.
.org.
Okay. Awesome. We are all connected. Tricia says, welcome, Tricia. I'm not sure if I've seen your name here in the chat, but if it's your first time, welcome or welcome back, whatever the case may be. All right, so I think Tammy says we are all standing on that same rock. Needs to be on a T-shirt. Oh, Tricia's from the Philippines.
Oh,
big fan.
That's so wonderful.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you for being here. Oh, we're just like, it feels like, you know how they do acupuncture and they put those little needles all over your body and stuff like that, they're almost like little antennas, but they're also, activating your nerves and stuff within your body.
I apologize. The reverb has been on the whole time, but that's okay.
No.
I think you heard us anyway.
So it
but-
makes your voice sound great when you're singing,
That's
but
right.
not so great when you're talking. But it's like, those are like little, wherever you are, it's like a little point on the planet, and it's like a little antenna, and we're connecting all of our antennas right now, and we're creating this like massive web of love and joy, creativity and passion. In this moment, I think it's time for your segment.
I
right?
think so. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna try not to be
I love
too
you, I love you.
long-winded because we already kind of
I'll be over
are
there.
there.
I'll just give you a little, hey.
Attaboy, Bob. That's what I need. So let's see if Keone stays here, if he follows his mom there. So I'm going to chat about something that I'm calling. See, he just hopped right off his throne and followed her out of the room. But they'll both be back. So this is called Who Do You Think You Are? As ideas come to me, and I think now that we've been doing these Sundays, when ideas come to me and go, oh, that would be a good topic to chat about on the Sunday Inspiration. So I have a short list of them, but this one popped out at me as the one that I would love to chat with you. Who do you think you are? So let me explain what this is about. Again, I'll try to make this brief and hopefully impactful. But a year or two ago, I watched this TEDx talk by a guy named Dan Lok. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. It's L-O-K. It's a TEDx talk, and I believe the title of it was the invisible force self-image. So again, maybe I'll add that to the description. It's not in there right now. And so I watched this thing, and a couple of things really stood out for me. So one, in this TED Talk, Dan tells a story about this friend of his. I guess because Dan's like an entrepreneurial business guy, and he has some friend who was a business partner, and they traveled a lot and stayed at different hotels and all this stuff in their business travels. And his friend, no matter what was going on, he would always run. I guess in the morning he would get up and run. No matter where they were, what their schedule was, what the weather was doing, he would run every day. And he noticed this consistently over their trips, that he never missed a day. So Dan finally said, "Hi, why do you run? I'm amazed by your level of commitment. What caused you to do that? Is it willpower? Is it just just what's your secret?" And his friend's answer was, "I'm a runner, so I run." That's pretty, and that really kind of impressed Dan, and as he explained this, it impressed me too. That this was this guy's identity. He thought of himself as a runner, and as a runner, he runs. And throughout this talk, he talks about the importance of your own self-image. And how it's crucial. And so this explains why, like, somebody might have all the tools. Like, you might even come to my YouTube channel, and there are many thousands of people that do, who are doing affirmations. And affirmations is just one of a variety of tools that you can use to improve your mindset and improve your life. Goal setting, writing your goals down, visualization, meditation. These are all different tools that you can use. But I think affirmations are a very powerful part of it. But I bet you've either experienced it yourself, or you've seen people that are using the tools. They're going through all the steps and the motions, but they still maybe are having issues sticking to a program, or they're not quite reaching their goals, or maybe they're not feeling authentic in pursuit of an improved life. And I think it stems from their identity, their inner sense of their self-image, and their identity is not caught up with this yet. And so I think there's a mismatch there. And so Dan said a couple of things here that I just wanted to share with you. So this is one that really stood out for me. And I'm going to say it twice because it's that important. It says, "We all act consistently with who we believe we are." Again, we all act, and action is a very important part of this. We all act consistently with who we believe we are. So in the case of Dan's friend, he says, "I am a runner." That was his self-identity, his identity. So he runs. He acts consistent with who he thinks he is. I know for me, this whole physical activity, exercise has probably been one area that I've struggled with a lot. I know as a kid I was not very good at sports, and so I was ridiculed, and I sort of said, well, heck with that, and I ended up immersing myself in the arts and things that I could control on my own. And so I kind of got immersed in creativity, and probably still to this day I don't think of myself as a very athletic or physically coordinated person, and so I have to sort of be disciplined and use willpower and other techniques to be able to exercise and stretch and do all these things. However, in the arts, things that I've been doing a long time, like I am a musician, therefore I make music. I'm a singer, therefore I sing. I'm a writer, therefore I write. I'm an author. I published 16 books. It's who I am. That's what I do. And so we all have areas where we feel confident, like I'm a great father or mother, or a great supervisor, or whatever it is in your life. There are areas where our identity is solid, and therefore we act accordingly. And there's other areas where we haven't quite built up that aspect of our identity. So I just wanted to bring this up because in addition to the tools, like you said, I'm doing my affirmations, but nothing's happening, or I'm not feeling any better. It's probably related to it hasn't sunk down into your solidly how you're thinking of yourself. What is that identity? And it can change over time. Like I wasn't born, and this guy, I'm sure this friend of Dan's wasn't born, come out of the womb thinking I'm a runner. He had to learn how to walk first. But at some point he developed a habit in the same way. I was a very shy kid, so I was not a performer. I didn't know how to play the guitar, but I learned, and by doing and continuing to get over the humps of learning to play and getting gigs and joining bands and all the things that go along with that, just putting a lot of time into it, it built my self-identity. So that's who I am. So I act accordingly. And so, like in some instances, for some of you who maybe have never been immersed in music or whatever, if you're at a party and somebody said, "Oh, can you get up and sing some karaoke?" You go, "Oh, no, I don't do that," because it's not part of your identity. You haven't firmed up that aspect of yourself. Just like somebody asked me to work on, "Hey, I need help. Or could you change the oil in my car?" I would go, "No, I've never done that. I wouldn't even know where to start. Mechanic is not a part of my identity, and I have no interest in doing that." So I would say no, I would pass on it. In the same way some people go, "Oh, no, I would never sing or speak in public." But if I'm at a party and there's a guitar and somebody says, "Hey, Bob or Pookie, could you sing that song?" I go, "Yeah, sure. That's what I do. It's what I know." And so you have to build up to that. So sort of ask yourself, what is your identity? And what would you like it to be? And then just know that it's going to take some steps to firm up that. Here's another quote there related to this. "The strongest force is the need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves." The strongest force is the need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves. So if you've been inconsistent, it's probably a misalignment with how you see yourself. And just be aware of that. And just know that it can change. You can beef up areas. If there's something you're really drawn to do, but you're struggling to get there or to feel a certain way, just know that over time, by combination of positive thoughts and inspired actions, those two have to go together. Doing one without the other is going to sort of handicap you a little bit. But you visualize it, you say the affirmations, and you take action, take little baby steps just to confirm those positive thoughts that you're thinking. You will over time gain confidence. You'll change and alter and evolve your sense of self and your identity to where you will be in alignment, and you will just be acting in the ways that you would like, because it's simply who you are, not something that you simply want to do. See the switch there? And initially, we have a goal. We want to achieve something. We want to be something, but we're not quite there yet. So through the work, doing the affirmations, taking those baby steps, you eventually will get there. And so that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. All right, Pookie and Keone, come on back in. Did you hear part of that?
No.
No,
I missed it. I'm going to have to go back and listen to the...
That's okay. It was brilliant. Wasn't it brilliant, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah.
I heard little things, but I was my mind, it's funny because, like, if I'm thinking, it's like my ears shut off. And so I don't know. This is interesting. Does that happen to you too? Let me know in the chat if that happens to you too. Like, you're having a thought and, like, I'm not able to hear other audible sounds that are coming in because the voice in my head is so loud. I just kind of shut it out. So,
that's okay.
But I do know that whatever he shared was brilliant.
No doubt about that.
No.
Oh, we met Samantha yesterday on the Zoom call for Turbocharge Your Life. That was awesome. She's from the UK, living in North Carolina.
Oh, how fun!
Good to see you here.
Thank you. Okay, you want to get up here, Mister?
All right.
Come on.
So, we're gonna play another song, and that's gonna be your turn. And I'm sure we're gonna go past an hour again. So that's okay. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I think some of you, Tracy shared here earlier. I worried about people judging me, but no more. At 53, I've said no. This is me. Yeah, and that's one of the beauties of getting older and becoming wiser is you just don't care what other people think, and you realize it was unnecessary to obsess so much about what others think of you. I mean, as long as you're not doing something, all this should be viewed in the lens of extremes. As long as you're not harming people, which you're not, then yeah, people's judgment of you is just an opinions based on their perspective. It says more about them than it does of you.
Did you talk about judgment?
And so I talked more about it's all about your self identity. Here's the quotes real quickly. It's worth repeating. We all act consistently with who we believe we are is one of them, and the strongest force is the need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves. So if you're struggling, there's usually a disconnect between what you're wanting and who you really think you are and deserve and all that stuff internally. And so you get to the point, and I'm using examples of, like, if somebody said, "Hey, Bob, could you help me change my transmission or change the oil in my car
Oh, I heard a little bit
or
about
fix
that.
this outlet, well, how do you think I would respond?
Ask Pookie.
Yeah, Pookie knows how
can
to
help
do
you.
that stuff. I can't. But if somebody said, "Hey, could you sing a song at this party, impromptu?"
Oh my gosh, he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I can
How
do that.
many?
Because that's who I am, right? That's who we. Yeah. So you act consistently in a manner with that who you believe that you are. So yeah, yes, awesome. So let's play a song, shall we?
Okay.
It kind of ties into that too. Kind of, sort of. This was fun. Everybody having a good time?
I am. But I've just come to some agreements in my own life that allow me to have a good time most of the time.
Ooh.
And when I'm not having a good time, I'm learning something.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
I need to set these lyrics up here.
Don't tell them all of our secrets.
Cheat sheet, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
no, Bob!
It's right there. Cat's out
Oh
of the
my
bag.
gosh!
As long as it stays up.
Now you've just now
Ruin the magic.
I know you took away my unicorn status. Oh my gosh!
They thought we were just making this up as we went along. Oh, we are. All right. Let me get that. I don't want to chop off your head, but there we go. All right, reverb's back on. Here's another original song. You may have heard it before, but here it goes. You have so many questions, who, why, and where. You're searching for the answers, but they are not there. You feel so uncertain, what is the truth? You look for the solution outside of you.
Got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find
The answer's in you.
Oh, the answer is you. You want to live a full life, but you don't know how. And you grow so impatient, you want it all now. Where are all the secrets? They've got to be here. No matter how hard you look, they're nowhere near. You've got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find
The answer's in you.
the answer is you. There is no limitation to what you can do. If you dream it and perceive it, if you truly can conceive it, if you know it and believe it, it has to come true.
The answer is you.
The answer is you.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions. You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find
The answer is you.
the answer is you.
The answer is you.
Oh, the answer is you.
Said the answer is you.
And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and
The
you.
answer is you.
Oh yeah, the answer, you.
The answer is
You. You. Yeah, the answer is you.
you.
You are the answer, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I always get distracted in the middle of a song. It's like trying to keep an eye on the.
So if you ever hear Bob singing comments, you know that he's.
Yeah, I'm singing comment. Diane says, sang. I like that.
I love that. That's right. Did that say Kelly Salter?
Huh?
I thought it said Kelly Salter down there, but
I don't
doesn't
think
say.
so. No.
No. Oh, I see.
The words to the song are true.
Yes, they are. Go inside.
That's right. Easier to get stronger.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful people. Penny says, keep spreading your love and light.
Yes, everyone, keep doing that. It matters.
The globe is rocking the house.
Whoa! And we're being responsible.
Oh, and Sayanda says, yeah, this really helps me set the tone for the coming week. I always look forward to Sunday afternoons.
Oh, thank you. We're so happy that you're here, Sayanda.
And Holly just says, the answer is you. Indeed. One beautiful song. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Pookie, Tammy says, it's impossible to lose your unicorn status. She has a unicorn emoji there.
Thank you, Tammy.
That's right. Impossible. She's stuck with it, right?
Oh, no, you're never stuck. Just saying.
That's right. All right. You want to switch out the chair here?
Sure.
And it's Pookie's turn for a little message here. But I'm going to listen. All right.
I'm going to leave messages. All right.
Close to the mic on this one.
Okay. Oh, so wonderful to be with you. You know, and I'm still riding the wave of connecting in physical form with people that I haven't been with in so long. And so yesterday was just a beautiful opportunity. Oh, see, isn't that perfect? He jumped out there for Bob too. So yesterday was just a beautiful opportunity for me to connect with some people in a physical way that I haven't seen in a long time. So if you haven't had that experience yet, just know that that's going to come too. And it's going to be amazing because what I learned yesterday while I was visiting with these amazing souls, like just beautiful, and they're people just like you and me. They're just they're living their lives and trying. They're not trying. We never try to do anything. We either do it or we don't, right? Because like try to stand up right now. If you're standing, you're standing. You didn't try, right? If you're sitting, you didn't try either. There's no try. So during this time of COVID, I don't know, maybe this is a common theme that's running through as we're beginning to communicate with one another more and more, is that people had a shared experience of really coming to know themselves in a very deep, deep way. Right. And sometimes the process of this work was very challenging or painful. Like maybe they were having to die to aspects of themselves, you know, like I think there's a term out there. It's the dark night of the soul, and it's kind of like that moment where everything collapses in our world, and then we get to this place where everything becomes so simple and so pure that the messages can come through really, really clearly. Because when you go through the dark night of the soul, you're in the dark night. You're in this place of the void, right? And so in this place, know that what's happening for you is that you are recreating yourself from the inside out. In that dark void, if you felt that you were in the void, because I noticed that when I spoke to some people, they didn't understand what that stage of their experience meant. So when if you have this experience of like the dark night of the soul, and you reach that place, that stillness, that darkness, and it's just all really quiet, that's the void. And that, for me, I had this experience during COVID where it felt like I had emptied out everything in my being, like all the constructs of who I thought I was. I began to unhook myself from all of the beliefs. And so we would say a lot of the belief systems that I'd carried from my life, right, of living 60 years on the planet. So I had a lot of beliefs that I was attached to. And these are the things that we use affirmations to reprogram our subconscious, right? Because we have these tape recorders that are rolling these thoughts around in our head. And so when you go through the dark night of the soul, my experience when I was having that is everything that I believed to be true about myself was falling away. And it was good. It was the good things, like how I perceived myself as, divine and magnificent and all that. And also how I perceived myself as not enough or unworthy or not capable, right? And all of those beliefs, the good and the bad, it was like somebody just came and they just wiped my whole blackboard just clean. And once my blackboard was wiped clean and all those beliefs that I'd been carrying about myself, like I said, good, bad, and different, they were gone. And they were gone for a long time. So I, for myself, sat in this place for weeks, right? And it was a very interesting place because I'm very inspired by creativity and music, and things just really ignite my soul. But none of this was happening for me. I had what I would say I had no inspiration, I had no creativity. I had I had nothing. There was nothing that I wanted, you know. But it wasn't bad. I wasn't like, no, it wasn't a. It was just like being present in my full empty state of being. So I like to say in that moment I became no thing. I became the nothing. Sometimes people get upset like, no, you're not a nothing. But no, in that moment there was nothing of my personality was left, and it was all gone. And I was sitting in this place. It wasn't uncomfortable. I just sat there. I sat there, and I was just observing my experience. I didn't have any judgment about it. I didn't say that it meant this or that about me. I didn't want to get out of it, and I didn't necessarily want to stay in it. I was just present to it, right? And then there came, actually, the the thing that kind of started to bring me back was when Bob came to me around the end of December, and he said, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing these Sunday mornings on YouTube. And would you like to join me? I know that you're not really feeling, like yourself right now, but, I'd like to have you share in the music, because we've created so many musical things together." And he said, and maybe this could just be like baby steps back, right? And so I said yes. And it was the first thing that I said yes to. So I said yes, and during this whole time, I had just not. I just stopped communicating in my social networks. I'd stopped communicating with Unity Earth, just other than to let them know that I was on sabbatical, that I just needed some time to myself, and so at that moment when I said yes to one thing because it felt right to me, and just that little question sparked my creativity and my inspiration. And then being with all of you and your interactions, and then how much love I felt in the room, it began to call me in. I don't want to say back because I'm never going back, but it called me in to this new essence. So I feel like I've been reborn. Like I went and had maybe there were aspects of myself that died during that time. And which allowed the process of something new to be born. So, we think of death as a scary thing, and because we don't know what's on the other side. And I can't guarantee what that is, but in my heart of hearts, I know that what's on the other side of any death, whether it's a spiritual death, a physical death, an emotional death, or whatever, is that on the other side of that, is beauty and wisdom and power and an opportunity to meet yourself again for the first time without any of your previous beliefs or constructs that are influencing you. So, if you've experienced the dark night of the soul, you know what I'm speaking of. And if you haven't yet, and you get to that place, maybe this little message will come back to you to remind you, don't be afraid. It's the beautiful process of shedding away that which is not your truth and being able to step up and emerge in your truth as never before. So let's just take a holy moment right now. And I just want to express some deep, deep gratitude for all of the journeys that we all took in 2020 and are continuing to this day. We want to bless that journey. May have been hard. It may have been challenging. It may have felt confusing or ungrounding and unsettling. But we're so grateful for the opportunity to shed all of the thoughts that we have that do not serve us and that are not the truth of who we are. So I bow deeply to your journey, to your beauty, to your magnificence, but mostly I bow to your love. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings. So, oh no, I think we have an emergency coming up. So we're just in the present moment. So beautiful to be with you and to be able to share with you. And yeah, if you had some of those experiences, share in the chat and just let me know how you're doing out there. And we're all in this together. And the good news is that we are victorious. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now. And wow, you think, wow, out of all of this, how can we claim victory? We will. Love always wins. And we will win. We've already won. Love's already won. All right, I love you.
Read that in a second. I'm not sure we can help in that regard. That was awesome. I heard nothing. No, just kidding.
He didn't hear anything.
No, I did hear a bit of it. And as I recall, well, thank you for, you have shared that with me, but maybe not as in depth, how these Sunday inspirations was a catalyst to get you reactivated. As I recall, prior to that, during the holidays, we did just some kind of spontaneous last minute. We did we went live on Facebook. I think we did some holiday songs, Christmas week, and maybe we did a New Year's thing or something. I don't know if we did it on. I think we did it on YouTube, maybe. And I think it was just doing those two things, and we were like, it was just so much fun just to play music and interact with people. And I think maybe that sparked the idea of the Sunday. Hey, we should take this concept and do it on Sundays on YouTube, because we'd done a couple of them individually, just spontaneously, and we haven't stopped since. So I'm happy for you, babe.
I'm happy for me too.
It inspired a lot of other stuff.
And then I get to share all of it with you, and that's the power of our journey. Whoa, you guys! What a crazy chat going on there.
I know, it's just going.
Oh, so let's see. Let's chime in and just check in.
Check in with people. I always like to point out some folks, names that I don't recognize. The Process says, "Hey guys."
Hi, welcome.
And let's see. I felt like
yeah. So we're all in this together, and every frequency that we hold in our body goes into the earth. right? And so when we're excited and stuff like that, it goes into the resonant field, and it adds to the vibrational health of the planet. So if you can be happy most of the time, and not a fake happy, because fake happy doesn't work, but like a really truly like just loving your life, and just that is the most powerful offering that you can give to all of humanity right now, is your joy. It makes a difference. If everyone on the planet operated from that place of being, we'd have so much connection and collaboration and honoring of community and each other.
Lisa, appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, well, I think we wouldn't expect that Pookie, could tell you stories from her childhood and her past that you probably would be shocked about.
Yeah.
Be surprised, yeah.
But you know what? All of those things made me who I am today. Right? So would I want to change any of it? No, I wouldn't. And so one of the things, I'll be real vulnerable, I never met my dad, right? My father wasn't present. I don't know if he was there when I was born or anything like that. And so would I want to change that? Now, there are times in my life when I thought that I did, but if changing that, knowing my dad would have changed this moment right now, no. I love you. It's all good. No.
So that is it's awesome. We have a lot of we have like a loose plan going into these. I have an outline. We choose the songs, we rehearse them. Pookie, I don't think you ever decide exactly what you're going to say until you sit in this chair, right? For the most part.
No, because I want to be available to what's
Yeah.
coming through me, because we're vessels
Yeah,
of
yeah.
divine wisdom when we allow ourselves to step aside. So I love to just make myself available. Like, what does spirit want to say? Sometimes spirit says things like I've said before in a broadcast, like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I'm getting ready to go here, and I'm going to tell you something. And I said something that even my children didn't know. I don't even know if Bob knew. But I like revealed it, and I'm like, wow. You know, I would have never planned to tell that story and be so vulnerable. But in that moment, that was the guidance. That was the inspiration that I got. So.
Just popping up some of the comments here. So I guess I'm definitely a little more the planner. At least I like to have a little roadmap. But I teach and perform improv, so I'm very spontaneous as well. In fact, I think there's this balance between structure and flow.
I haven't found it yet.
Yeah. So it goes with goal setting too. Like, be really clear about what you want and start heading in a direction, but don't be so attached to it that you're not open to new opportunities that come along the way. And so I think, having that balance between the two, structure but creative flow within it.
We're good, Bob.
Yeah,
We're
helps.
good. We
helps
can just.
me.
They're good.
Okay, yeah. So a couple of quick announcements.
Oh,
then
not
we're gonna.
them. I'm saying we don't have to go. We had like an emergency call, but we don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah,
We're
no.
perfect.
Yeah, I just wanted you to be aware of it.
Okay.
I didn't think that we would.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do some announcements. Oh, here Howard says, "I wish I'd found you sooner." Are you on? Yes, every Sunday. So yes, so we've been doing this every Sunday, and as soon as the broadcast is over, it becomes an archive. So and I put it in a playlist. It's like a live stream playlist. But you can go back and see any of our previous ones since we started doing them, but in early January.
Yeah.
So yes, indeed. But welcome to the party every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central, or once a month, or whenever we perform at a local spiritual center. We come on an hour earlier because
That'll be next week.
Yeah, next week actually on Father's Day we'll be going an hour earlier. So mark your calendars or put it in your reminders that we'll be starting at 9 a.m. Central instead of 10 a.m. Central time.
And that's if you just want to catch us live.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, our regular scheduled time, it will go live. The recording will go
the
live.
archive.
Yeah, the archive, and you can watch it then.
Well, we're not recording it. We're actually going live at 9.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they miss it
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock when they jump on, you can see the recording.
Yeah.
You just won't be able to participate in the active chat.
Yeah, right. But we
Yeah.
love the active chat. So if you can be here live, it's even, we love that.
We're going to have to get a chat manager now because
Yeah,
we
that's
just
right.
got too many comments.
Wanted chat manager.
Chat manager.
So let's do some announcements here. Let's see here. Yes, I mentioned that. I mentioned Patreon. That's something I'm really encouraging people. It's a great way off of YouTube to where we're kind of building a community. In case you don't know, Patreon is a site that's developed for fans and supporters to support their favorite creators and artists and musicians and so on. And unlike Kickstarter and sites like that where people will raise funds for a specific project for maybe like a 30-day campaign, this is ongoing for so small micro payments on a monthly basis. So with my site or with our Patreon, you have 3 different options. It starts as little as $5 a month that you can support us and then become involved in monthly Zoom calls, and we create some exclusive content and just post a lot of the things that we create on our Patreon stream. Where is that? Let's see here. And here, like see, here's a screenshot of a recent Patreon Zoom call that we had.
No, I love that.
Yeah, and we have such a good. And right now, it's kind of small. I mean, we're growing this community there, but the number of people, it's like 35 or something like that, and only so many of them can make the Zoom calls. But it's going to grow. That's the intention. Actually, hold that intention with us of growing this community. But it's still small. So these Zoom calls, it's pretty intimate.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
I love meeting them all. They're so amazing.
And so just to be able to do that, just go to patreon.com/Bob Baker, patreon.com/Bob Baker to check that out. If you want to know more about our music, you can always go to soulmassagemusic.com, and we have some of our albums. I have some of my spoken word inspirational stuff there as well. And most of the links and things I'm talking about are already in the description of this video. If you're on a mobile device and just tap it, it'll expand that box, and you can see all the links and all the things that are in there. What else here? Oh, Pooki has her own YouTube channel.
Oh, wow!
YouTube.com/Pooki Lee. Pooki, there's no I on the end of Pooki. It's POOKILEE. You can find her there.
All kinds of stuff there. Hula dancing. You meet my mom.
Oh, that's right. Crystal's a new Patreon supporter, and she's gonna, she's gonna be joining us. I think you already signed up for that. Yeah, for this month's Patreon Zoom call. That'll be awesome. Let's see here. What else is going on? Oh yeah, another way to stay connected is outside of YouTube. Here is to go to my website for this work called BobBakerInspiration.com. Those of you who listen all the way to the end of my YouTube videos hear it all the time. This is Bob Baker from BobBakerInspiration.com. I always like to slip that in there because so that we can connect in a more meaningful way. And so if you go to that website and you sign up for it, you'll get 6 free MP3 downloads, and then once a week I will send an update on my latest videos and programs and reminders of things that we're up to. So BobBakerInspiration.com. Get on the email list. That's another way to stay in touch. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and to Pooki's channel. A lot of people watch stuff, but they're not actually subscribed. So hit the little subscribe button, and you'll join. Now it's 216,000 subscribers.
Yay!
And growing. So I'm on track to hit like 250,000 maybe by the fall or late summer.
That's so awesome.
I'm really looking forward to that.
We're growing.
That's right. We're growing.
Glowing and growing.
And you can do that with us. And so, I think that's it for the announcements. And so now we're going to play a song. We always like to end. Oh, look, Laurie just joined us here. Hi, Laurie. Good to see you here.
Hi.
That's awesome. I want to just point out, I always like to point out some newcomers too. John, I just want to thank you guys for being real. I really appreciate all the hard work, and I listen to my affirmations every morning. Awesome, John.
Thank you
for those,
John.
Thank you for those kind words.
Thanks for being here.
Cicely's referring to one of our other. Let's see. And okay, but then just need some interaction here. Hi guys, first time I listen. For a long time caller, long time listener. You're so full of positiveness. You're so vitamins for the heart. Oh, I love that.
That's
Hugs,
beautiful. Vitamins for the heart.
and hugs from Mexico. Oh, we're gonna remember that one.
Yes, thank you for being here.
That's awesome. So we're gonna end with a little dance track now. This is our song. I welcome joy into my life. And if I'm not mistaken, at least Holly is in this. Is anyone else who was on the call? Not sure. Oh, Cecilia, if you're still watching, she's in this video too. But you're going to see a bunch of dancers from around the world. Pooki's son, Andy, did the video editing on this. We wrote the song together. I'm singing the main lead vocals on this one. But this is one we're probably not going to be able to see you because we want to see all the dancers.
Do it.
So, but no, Pookie's going to
yeah. You'll see me dancing.
Pookie's, you'll see us dancing in the video. Well, more Pooki than me. Oh yeah, identity. You never hear me saying I am a dancer, therefore I dance. That is not part of my identity, but I do like to move and groove to music, you know. So anyway, we're gonna play this. We want you to dance around, physically
Do it
move
like
if you're
this.
able to, and sing along, and then we'll come back at the end to say our final goodbyes. All ready? So here we go.
That's what it needs to look like. I'm gonna imagine you doing it just like this.
I'm working up, breaking out the sweat just watching her do that. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah. Can you feel it? Mm, 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 mm. I'm talking about joy. Yeah.
I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what they say. I'm gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where I've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what I see. I know the truth is inside of me. See the good and have no doubt. Feel the heat and let it out.
Oh yeah.
Sing it out loud. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life.
Let it all in. Let it in. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they say. We're gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where we've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 I welcome let this play so we can see the all the names of all the dancers and their locations. Check that out. It's amazing. There's Holly. Cecilia's in there. That's awesome. There we go.
So many people that we love. Oh my gosh, wasn't that amazing?
Hey, we didn't list Keone in the credits. Aw, what the? That's okay. You saw him in there.
He needs his own channel, Bob. That's all there is
That's
to
right.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna start working on that. Keone's channel.
Look at how upset he is. Look, he's just looking down. He can't even look up anymore. He's just like, he just dogged
I
me,
know.
man.
He's
he's like,
downtrodden.
oh, look at him. He's so sad.
Doggone
Oh.
All right. Well, this has been fun. These seem to be going more like 40 or 75 minutes than 60, but it's okay. It's all goodness, right?
Right, because we're just loving up the world right now.
I love that the joy is palpable. Love you guys and the chat family.
I know. Thank you, Cicely. Welcome.
And Holly's dancing and getting ready for bed. Those are things you don't hear in the same sentence. It's because it's 2 a.m. in Australia where she is.
I feel you, Holly.
Oh, she has to be up by 6.
Oh my gosh.
that's
Go to
right.
bed. Go to bed.
The little.
But we love it when you're on the live chat, and we miss you when you're not.
That's right. Everybody, yes, this is fabulous.
Everyone have a great week.
That's
Thanks,
right.
Crystal. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, everyone.
Well, whatever it is, whatever time it is, wherever you are, have an awesome rest of your day or your afternoon or your night. And got more videos I'll be posting this coming week. We'll be back next Sunday an hour earlier. And come and join us on Patreon. I'll update the description and all that good stuff. Oh, look, Cecilia is still here. So that's right. She was in that multicolored kind of, what do you call it, tie-dye
Yeah.
outfit.
Absolutely.
Moving and grooving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, absolutely. We will see you later.
All right.
So
Bye.
long
Aloha.
for now. Much love to you. Bye.